You know what? I'm not even going to begin trying to explain the reverse flash. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to drawittoo. My name's Ramny, and today we're going to draw the reverse flash from the CW's The Flash. If you guys recall, the fan poll that I did with the CW characters, I purposely did not add the reverse flash into that poll because I had intended to draw him anyway. So here he is, reverse flash in all his glory. The flash, zoom, and reverse flash all look pretty similar to each other in that they got the same emblem on the chest, they got those ear things, and they have a lot of lightning bolt kind of stuff on their costumes. The reverse flash is pretty different in that he's got a yellow and black going with his costume, as opposed to Flash's costume, which is pretty streamlined, and Zoom's costume, which honestly looks like something that a biker would wear. The reverse flash almost has an armored look to him in that he's got some padding on his chest and he's got some padding on his shoulders. So that's what makes him different than the other two, aside from the fact, of course, that he's yellow. So let's go ahead and draw him using a pencil, an eraser, and any type of white paper. Keep in mind that I fast forwarded a lot of the elements of this video just so I can keep it short. Feel free to pause the video anytime that you need to catch up on your drawings. Having said all of that, let's go ahead and get started on reverse flash. Okay, let's start. I've got my paper lined up vertically like this, or portrait mode. And the first thing I'm going to do is find the center, and I'm going to draw a circle right above here. About this big. Let's go ahead and zoom in on that. Here on the sides, I'm going to draw some lines going down for the jaw. So he's got a very narrow jaw, as you can tell. And then I'm just going to draw the necklines where we're at it. And they go out like this. And then I'm going to draw a line going across, and this is going to be the top of his chest here. And I'm going to take these lines and I'm going to bring them down like this into a triangle. And by triangle, I mean right here, it becomes an angle and sort of makes a little triangular shape, just like that. And I'm going to go from here and I'm just going to bring this down to the middle right there. Before we continue with the face, let's go ahead and draw the rest of the figure, and then we'll go into detail later on. We're going to continue with the chest now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw another line going across right around here, not as big as the size of the head, so try to make it smaller. And I'm going to draw the middle of the chest, and I'm going to keep drawing that line straight down, and that should be roughly around the center of your paper. And from here I'm going to draw a line angled down a little bit, and then same thing over here, and then I'm going to draw a line going up just like this on each side. So this figure is going to be pretty symmetrical, so this side is going to be a mirror image of this side. So whatever we do on this side, we do the exact same thing on this side right here. Let's start over here now. Let's draw a line going in and then a line going down. And that's the back and the side. So I think this is a pretty good torso size, so I'm going to close it off with a belt right here. Let's start with the arms now. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a teardrop, upside down teardrop. That's for the shoulder. And same thing over here. And from the teardrop, here's the tricep, here's the bicep. Same thing here. Here's the bicep, and here's the tricep. Bring this down, and then curve it outward like this. And same thing here. Let's make another curve going out. Same thing on this side. Let's draw the belt. The belt is going to be about this big. I'm going to draw the line for the pants right here. This is kind of the little thing on the pants that covers the zipper. I'm going to draw this line going straight down, angled slightly to the left here. And same thing over here. And then right here, I'm going to draw just some lines that show the crotch area, and then I'm going to draw a line going out, and that's going to be for the inner leg. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to erase this, and those are the pants. For the forearms, let's continue going down. It goes a little bit narrower. Okay, so remember that this and this should be roughly the same length. This is going to be the wrist. I'm going to close it off. Same thing on this side. Now for the hands, draw a line going in a little bit to the right of this. I'm going to draw another line going the same angle, and then change this slightly, and this is going to be one of the fingers. So there's one finger. This one continues on, and it goes in behind this finger here, and then comes out on this side, just like that. And then let's just close it off like this. And over here, we're going to turn it back out, or turn around, go back down, and it makes a thumb. And I'm going to start over here, draw a line going to the right, and then down. There you go. That should be the thumb part. Now this side, let's do something similar, but we're going to make it slightly different. We're going to draw the thumb part first. When we get here, we're going to draw a line going down, and then changes in an angle like this. Okay, and then make a curve. That's the end of the finger. We're going to draw a line going in and then up, just like that. And then let's do this. So one line going down, curves, and then a line going up and to the right. And then from here, I'm just going to draw a line going up and then curves to meet the wrist. And then from here, let's draw the individual fingers. So here's the middle finger, and then here are the other two fingers right there. So that's pretty much the general shape of reverse flash. So let's zoom in on the face and let's start drawing in the details. Before I continue, I'm going to erase inside the head here. So we've got this clear shape of what the head is going to look like. So I'm going to draw the middle line goes down the face like this, and I'm going to find a little spot right here, and I'm going to figure out where the reverse flash's face is going to end up. The reverse flash is going to be looking down. From here, I'm going to find a line over here, right around there, and I'm going to draw a line across, a little one, and then 2 lines coming from it, like this, and then going back down until it goes a little bit past this little guideline that we made right here. Let's draw 2 lines going down over here, and then let's draw the bottom part of the eyes, just like that. Make sure that this and this are similar in size. And then a little bit below it, we're going to draw another line, and we're just going to follow along over here, just like that. Once you get to this point that's right below this little corner right here, we're going to draw a line going up, and same thing over here. So at this point, we're going to draw a line going up, and then down. Now let's draw the eyes, and the eyes I'm just going to draw a straight line over here. So they kind of make a triangle right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some streaks. So from here I'm going to draw just some streaks of light that come out from the side. That's just to give it an illusion that his eyes are glowing. Okay, I'm going to erase this right here because we don't need that anymore. I'm going to find a point over here. I'm going to draw a line going up. Same thing on this side, line going up, goes down, and then goes up again to the top of the head. And here, I'm going to erase the guidelines, and I'm going to draw the nose. And the nose is going to be a line going down, angled, and then straight, and angled, and then up again. So down, angle, straight across, angled up, and then line going up. I'm going to draw a wrinkle right over here, and another one right here. I'm going to make this one smaller than this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line from here, and then I'm going to angle it up slightly to there. I'll create a really thin upper lip. And then at the bottom, I'm going to draw a line going like this, and then parallel, and then up to meet a point. And then I'm going to draw these 2 lines right here, so one right there, and just a little one right there. And then in the middle, I'm just going to draw a slight curve so that you can tell that his mouth is slightly open. Let's make a rectangle below his chin here. And then we're going to add to the chin. And you guys don't have to do this if you think that your chin is just the right size. But I find that my chin right here is just too small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit to it, about this much more. And I'm going to make the chin strap. Clean this up a little bit. I'm going to add some shadow on this side and this side. There you go, and now let's draw the ears. And the ears, I'm going to start off right around here, and then I'm going to draw a really thin ear line on the side, just like that. Same thing over here, right around here to about here, really thin ear line. And then the little lightning thing on his ear, because he's looking down, it's just going to be a little triangle pointing up in that direction. And same thing on this side, a line going up, and then from here, a line going up. And there you go. I'm going to go back here, and I'm just going to draw this little wrinkle, and that's just to help show that this is the face and this is the top of the head. There you go, you guys. I think we've got the face down. Let's continue with the rest of the body. Let's start with the reverse flash emblem on his chest, and that's going to be a circle. The circle is going to be at a slight angle, so it's going to be more oval shaped. I made it a little bit thicker than the rest of my lines, and then I'm going to erase in the middle. And then what I like to do first is I like to do the letter Z or Z. I like to make it thick as I need it to. And then we draw the points. And remember, we come to a little point over here. And same thing over here, we come to a little point right there. Now let's start off over here. We're going to draw angled lines that go down to his belt. And then we're going to draw his shoulder pads, and his shoulder pads are going to be this shape right here. I'm going to draw a straight line right here, and then I'm going to draw a line going across until it meets this point right here and goes back up like this, and then follows the curve of the shoulder right here. So there's one shoulder pad, and we'll do the same thing on this side. So from here we're going to draw a line down, and then find this point right here, go up like this, and then follow the shape of the shoulder, just like that. Okay, I'm going to erase inside. From here we're going to draw a line going across and then up. So here, across, and then up. Erase in here. On the neck part underneath the chin, I'm just going to draw some zigzaggy lines, and that's just going to be the wrinkles on the fabric here. And I'm going to create a little bit of shadow underneath, because the face makes a shadow, and it casts a shadow onto the neck. There you go. And his neck is going to be a darker color anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and shade it in even more. Now let's darken these lines here for his costume. Now the chest area, I'm just going to clean up a little bit. So it's going to look like that, but I'm going to draw another line beneath that, like that. So darken this, and draw another line underneath. And then I'm going to continue his chest, and his chest is just going to go up to the armpit like this. And same thing here, just like that. I've gone ahead and darkened the middle line right here. And I'm also going to darken this line right here and this line right here. And then I'm going to find the middle, between here and here, we're going to find the middle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line below it and a line above it, like this. Okay, and then I'm going to draw another line above and another line below. And then from here, draw a faint line going down, and here, faint line going down like this. Same thing on this side, and here. And these guidelines are here to help us draw the little rib patterns on the Reverse Flash's costume. And those rib patterns kind of look like hot dogs, I guess, for lack of a better term. So I'm going to draw hot dogs from this line right here to this intersection right here. So this intersection to this intersection, from this intersection to that. And same thing here to here, and here to here. And we're going to keep doing that until we have 8 of these things. As you can tell, the top ones are much longer than the ones here at the bottom. So as you get down, it gets smaller and smaller. Same thing on this side. And this side mirrors this side. So the goal here is to try to make each side look symmetrical. Now I'm going to erase the guidelines. Now from here, I'm going to draw a line up to here. And it's going to go like this. And same thing on this side. From here, I'm going to draw a line going down to around there. And these lines actually continue below the belt. So I'm going to draw these lines on the pants as well. On this side, I'm going to draw a line going down like that. And same thing on this side, this line going down. Just darken my lines now. For the belt, I'm going to draw a line going down like this, and then 2 angled lines going this way and this way. These lines do not match up with these lines. They go in a little bit more. And this is the belt buckle. And so the belt buckle is slightly bigger than the belt. So I'm going to draw these lines going straight. And then now I'm going to draw inside the belt a little trapezoid like this. One, and another one right here. Same thing on the other side. And in this trapezoid, I'm going to draw a W. And same thing here. Let's move on to the arms now. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a line like this. That's the armor part of the tricep. And then we're going to draw a line that goes down the bicep here. And goes down to about here. And then from here, we're going to draw an angled line that curves, an angled curve. It goes up like this. And then from here, we're going to draw a line that goes up to the elbow area, like that. Let's darken that. And here, this is going to be a little gauntlet, just like that. And I'm going to draw a line going down this gauntlet right here, and then 2 angled lines right here and right there. Let's do the same thing on the right side now. So right here, we're going to draw a line going down, and that's the tricep, and then a line going down. See about there. We're going to draw the gauntlet now. And then from here up to the elbow, and then darken all of the lines. And then the gauntlet itself, we're going to draw a line going down, and then 2 angled lines like that. Let's darken the rest of the lines here, and then we can go ahead with the shading. Oh, I did forget to mention that we need to draw some lines from here going up like that. Same thing on this side. There you go. Let's add a little bit of detail before we go into the shading, and we're going to draw some rivets right here. We're going to start right there and right here, and we're going to draw 2 more, and then 1 over here, and then kind of 1 over here, right there, and then 2 more rivets from here and here. And same thing over here. We're going to start off down here, and 1 right there, 2 in the middle, and 1 here and 1 up there, and then 1 here and 1 there. And then we're going to draw these veins that sort of come out of Reverse Flash's emblem right here. So very randomly, they've got this really weird pattern, and they don't have to look similar to each other. They're just sort of very random. And there you go. Let's start some shading now. We're going to start off by shading this part of his costume on both sides. So we're going to make that dark, and we're going to make this one dark as well. We're going to make this area underneath the chest dark. A little bit of shading on this side and this side. Okay. I'm going to make this pop out a little bit more by shading that side and this side. A little shading there and there, right above the belt. And then I'm going to create some shadow underneath the shoulder pads. So that kind of gives it a very 3-dimensional look. let's create some shadows in the arms here. Let's draw some rivets over here, which I forgot to do earlier. 1, 2, and then let's color that in with black. And then the gauntlets have a darker shade to them, so I'm going to just shade them in like this. And then as you go down his costume, he goes from bright yellow to gray to black. So we're just going to shade this in to reflect that change. I'm going to add emphasis right in the crotch area just to add some shadow right there. I'm also going to create some wrinkles right here and some shadow below the belt. And I'm going to leave that like that. And there you go, you guys. That is Reverse Flash from the CW's The Flash. Oh, it's getting really hot. That's all for today. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of this video. I hope that your drawings of the Reverse Flash turned out great. If you guys are curious about the equipment that I use to draw the Reverse Flash or the equipment that I use to make these videos, I have links in the description below. Question of the day, who do you like the best, the Flash, Zoom, or Reverse Flash? Let me know down below as well. If this is your first time here, I would love to have you guys subscribe. In this channel, I show you guys how to draw different characters in easy, simple, step-by-step instructions. So if you guys like what you see, come join the drawittoo community and hit that subscribe button just below me right here. If you guys found this tutorial helpful, it would be awesome if you guys liked this video, comment down below, or share it with your friends. Don't forget, you can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Google+. I would love to see your drawings of Reverse Flash on Google+, so feel free to join the community and share your artwork there. And as always, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. We'll see you guys next time.